In this video, I'm going to show you practical steps that will help you craft a bestseller book on Amazon KDP. So grab your pen and paper and let's get started. But before we dive in, if you are new to this channel, welcome, and this is Kindle King, the channel where we unlock the secret of Amazon KDP. If you find this interesting, help me hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any of these updates. And don't forget to also leave a comment below and share to your fellow publisher. Together we create, together we publish, and together we profit. Prior to the process of writing bestseller book, you must have done your niche research thoroughly and getting your profitable niche where you want to write your book on. And if you want to know more about how to do your niche research and how to get that your profitable niche that you can write your book on, you can check on my videos. I've created a video on how to conduct a niche research. I'll also leave the link to the video in the description box so that you can get access to it. Alright, let's dive in and let's know the core elements that will help us and guide us on how we are going to craft a best-selling book. These practical steps are essential for you to craft a bestseller book on Amazon KDP. So stick with me and remember, you are not alone in this journey. Let's get started. The first step I want to show us is the book cover. Your book cover is very important on Amazon KDP because it serves as the first impression. Immediately a buyer comes onto Amazon KDP Amazon platform, the first thing that comes to attention of the buyer is your book cover. And how can you craft a best-selling book cover? Now in this video, I'm going to be making use of diabetic book in this video as example. The first thing you are going to observe is the book cover. For you to become the bestseller in this niche, what are those things you need to do? The first thing is looking at the book cover that are already in this particular niche. Those books that are already in this particular niche, they are books that are selling very well. Now the first thing I will tell you to do is look at the top 3 books that are selling in that particular book, in that particular niche rather. Look at the top 3 books that are selling in that particular niche. Now you observe how they design their book cover, because the book cover is very important. Your content might not be that rich, but once you have a very attention-grabbing book cover, you are going to make a lot of sales on Amazon. You are going to make a lot of sales on Amazon. There are things I want you to consider when checking their book covers. The first thing is the font combination. The font combination. Check the top 3 books that are selling there. How did they join their fonts together? If you observe, they don't just make use of a single font here. They make use of 2 to 3 different fonts and combine it together, and it brings out the sparkling beauty in the book cover. Another thing I want you to observe is color combination. The color combination also matters a lot when designing your book cover. So you should be mindful of the color combination when designing a book cover, because color combination matters a lot. It also brings out the beauty in the book cover. Check those images, those things that are on the bestseller book covers on Amazon KDP. Check it on any of the niche you want to write your book on. Check those book covers very well. What are those colors that they combine together that make that particular book cover look very attractive and make customers to click on it even without seeing the detail in those books that are selling very well in that particular niche? What are those things that make buyers to click that particular book that are selling well? So you must make sure that you create a very attention-grabbing book cover. It won't make sense you using or spending almost all your time creating a very good book formatting, creating a very good book. At the end of the day, you are not having a very good book cover. Book cover also plays a very important role while creating a book. So because it serves as the first impression for a buyer. If you don't know how to create a very good book cover, that is why you need to you can hire a professional who are specialists in creating book cover. Try to investing on your Amazon KDP is never a waste. Try to give this work to professionals. You can also go to Upwork. To my fellow Nigerians, there are a lot of book cover designers out there who can assist you in designing a very captivating book cover. One of them is Book Creative, which is Eniola. She's also a very good book designer on in regards to book cover on Amazon KDP. You can also hire her to design you a very book cover. And there are also AIs that can also help you to design a very good cover, but it depends on how you give those AI instructions. Some of those AI include Capilot, we have ideogram, and a lot of AIs that can assist you in designing a very good book cover. I've also created the video on how you're going to create your book cover with AI on my channel. You can also check on that. I also leave that link in the description box. Also, another thing I want you to look at is the book description. What do I mean by the book description? For you to craft a very good book on Amazon KDP, you need to check the description of the bestseller books that are there. Check the top 3 books that are selling very well in that particular niche. All you just have to do, let's just use this diabetic cookbook and meal plan as example. You know, it's having a bestseller badge. Now we'll click on it. Once you click on it, we are going to check how compelling, how good the person was able to write his book description. Book description is also another sales point where you can convince your customers to buy your book. Now this is diabetic cookbook and meal plan for newly diagnosed people. Now the major thing where we're here is just to look at the description, how this book writes its description. You know, I told you this description is one of the selling points for book publishers. Is a point where you can also use to sell their book. This process I'm about to show you is this is the process I want to use to check the 3 best-selling books, any niche that you want to publish your book on. Now check their book, and the major thing you are going to be targeted is to hook your potential buyer with your book description. Write a description that will make you a sales. And what are those things you are going to be observing in the description of those books that are selling well in that niche you want to publish your book on? The first thing you're going to observe is how did these people summarize their book in their description. Are those points that they gave, in their description, are they in bullets or whatever way? Just try to play around their description. Just check the top 3 best-selling book in that particular niche. Play along. How did they organize their description? Just check the first one, check the second one, check the third one. Another thing you want to look out for you to craft a bestseller book on Amazon KDP is the interior, that is the table of content. You can't get access to the detailed interior, but you can get access, you can look inside the table of content. Check the best 3 books that are selling very well in that your particular niche. All you just have to do, under it you see look inside. Just click on look inside. They will give you access to check their table of content. All you just have to do, open your Google Docs and get all those table of content in those 3 best-selling book of your niche. Get those table of content down. Write down those table of content. Once you get it down, put everything in your Google Docs or maybe your WPS. It depends on what you use to format your work. So once you get down their table of content, is very, very important for you to craft a very good book for Amazon KDP. Look at their table of content. You see, this is the table of content now. Look at the table of content that those books that are selling very well in your niche. What are those content in their table of content? How did they organize it? What are those things in the table of content? Check the first one, check the second one, and check the third one. Then bring everything together. Once you bring it together, it's going to help you and show you what you can put in your own table of content. Your book will be like comprises of the 3 best-selling books. Whatever that is in the 3 best-selling book, your book will has everything. So with that, you can get ahead of those books that are selling very well in your own niche. So another thing I want us to look at is the reviews that they got. Those 3 best-selling books in the niche you want to write your book on. What are those reviews? The response the customers are giving based on those books that they've purchased. What are those good reviews they give about that particular book, and what are those bad reviews that they give about particular book? Now we want to check. For you to check the reviews, we are going to first of all check those poor reviews, those reviews that are having 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars. We are going to check them in detail. Try to just take your time, look into those reviews, read them one after the other. Let's take a look at something here. This is the chart for the reviews that they gave. Now we're having 1 star, we're having 2 star, we're having 3 star, we're having 4 star, we're having 5 star. Just click on this 1 star. Why did this person decide to give this book 1 star? Try to read through the comments. What are those things that is expected of the book to contain and is not having? Try to jot that thing that made the customer to give that book 1 star. Try to put that thing. What is the reason? Is it that there is a problem the customer wants the book to solve and didn't solve it? Try to put that into your home Google Docs where you are jotting all those things. Your table of content, your reviews, bad reviews and poor reviews. Try to just look at them. Why did they give the book 1 star? Why did they give the book 2 star? Why did they give the book 3 star? Try to check it. After you are done, don't also forget to check the good reviews, the 5 stars and the 4 star. Once you check it, why are these people giving this book 5 star? What are those things that make them give this particular book 5 star? Try to put those things also inside your book. Try to just jot that particular thing in your draft. Put everything together. With this, you are good to go. If you're able to compile all these things in your own draft, all you just have to do is just bring everything to your ChatGPT and give ChatGPT instruction by what? Giving it instruction to generate you a compelling table of content using the information and not repeating any of the content. ChatGPT is going to look into all those drafts that you pasted in it and is going to give you a very compelling and detailed table of content that you are going to use to write your best-selling book. So you can use this for any niche of your choice, any niche, but make sure you conduct your niche research very well, because niche research is just like 50% of work done. Once you've gotten the right niche where you want to write your book on, you've done the 50% of the work. So the rest 50% comprises of you doing your book research, how you are going to write your book. That is the rest of the 50%. And also the book launching also take part of that, the rest of the 50%. But to me, 50% of book publishing is in book niche research. So once you conduct your niche research, if you don't know how to conduct your research, I've already said I've created a video. All you just have to do, just go to my channel. I've created a video in regards to niche research, how you're going to conduct a niche research. Easy, simple, and get a profitable niche research for your next book to publish. So after you've gotten this, you can also leverage on all these social medias. Like we have Facebook, we have LinkedIn, we have Twitter, we have a lot of all these social media. We have Quora, we have Reddit. This is a platform where people pour out what they undergo. You are going to be able to get the pain point of your customers, of your audience. All you just have to do, just go to Facebook, search for something search for something. If let's assume you are writing a book on diabetic cookbook, all you just have to do, just go to your maybe Quora, Reddit or Facebook. There you are going to see what are those things that potential customers, what are those things that audience, what are the pain points of audience. So your own target is to hit that pain point. What are those problems that the patients are, or readers, customers, potential buyers are facing? What are those problems they are facing in regards to diabetics? Try to get those things, because in your book you need to make sure you get the authentic information. That is what will give you another edge ahead of your competitors, ahead of those books that are already selling there. Once the information in your book are very genuine and authentic, you are going to make a lot of sense, and they are going to give you a very good review. And you having a very good review is just giving you ahead of your competitors, and with that you are good to go. So social media, all those things, they also help you a lot. In that particular place, you are going to be able to get the authentic information from the readers, especially the United States readers, the United States customers, because that is our major target audience. They are our major target audience, United States of America. So what? Crafting a bestseller book is not just about writing, it's about understanding what your market, delivering value, authentic information, and connecting to your customers emotionally is very, very important. And remember that success in Amazon KDP is not just something you just wake up and you expect a miracle to happen. You just have to put all these things, this process, into practice. With time, you are going to make a lot of money on Amazon KDP. It's as simple as that. It requires your own bringing in your idea, your determination. They are going to help you a lot. Don't be afraid to also invest in Amazon KDP. Don't be afraid to invest your money on either book, someone who will help you in getting a book description, who will help you to write your book, who will help you to do a attention grabbing book cover. All those investments, you either learn something, either all those money you invest in it, you either gain from it or you learn a lesson from it. That's if you didn't gain from that investment, but you are going to learn one or two things. That is how you grow. It's a process. Making a lot of money on Amazon KDP is a process. So don't be afraid to invest your money in your book cover, perfect book description. Learn from other experienced publishers who are into this field before you. Your bestseller is within your reach. Get out there, do your thorough niche research. Remember, in this publishing journey, we are together in it. We create together, we publish together, we profit together. So keep writing, keep learning, and keep believing in your story. Also, don't forget to also hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to share to your fellow publishers, and at the same time, we move together and let's build a community together. See you in the next video.